What's up YouTube, Rodrigo Monzo here, going on a little bit of a walk, and I thought, what a perfect time to shoot a little video for you all, just a one-on-one talk here, because it is my rest day. There is no training footage today, but I still wanted to keep my word and go ahead and upload a video and provide you all with some information or some context to nutrition or training or anything like that. So today I want to go ahead and talk about two very important things that you should always be considering when it comes to your nutrition, when it comes to your training, all that, good stuff that we all like to practice and preach. So the first thing is consistency, okay? And consistency is one of the most important things you can really consider and look at when it comes to all of your training and your nutrition. And the reason is because if you're not consistent with whatever it is that you're doing, you're not going to be able to see any results. You're not going to be able to compare the beginning to the middle to the end. So it's going to be a lot more difficult for you to see if what you're doing is actually working. One great example would be consistency with, I'm not sure where to go, just walking around. As I was saying, one good example is consistency with your training. So not taking into account if it's a good program, a bad program, anything like that. If you're consistent with whatever it is that you're doing, you should see some results. Consistency is going to be the main factor to success. I know plenty of people who, they're just beginners. They just do certain things here and there, and they're consistent with it. And because of that, they actually see some progress. So that's a major factor that you should always be considering into your programming. Just trying to see if I can get in the pool, but apparently not. So that's one major factor you need to consider when it comes to your training and nutrition. Another example related to nutrition would be, you want to think about it, because I'm eating this amount of carbs and this amount of protein on a consistent and daily basis, I have either gained or lost weight, right? So if you're not consistent with your nutrition, the amount of calories that you're consuming, you're not going to be able to assess whether those, that amount of macros and calories are good for your goal. So once again, consistency, consistency, consistency. Now the second more important factor to the success of your training and nutrition is feasibility. Now these two are correlated, all right? One essentially dictates the other, and it goes like this. If your training program or your nutrition, your meal timing, your meals per day, all that, if it's not feasible for your lifestyle, it will never be consistent, and you will never be successful when it comes to your training or the nutrition or anything like that, okay? Feasibility is key. If you do not have feasibility, it's extremely difficult for you to succeed. So everyone's different. Everyone has a different lifestyle. Everyone has different dislikes and likes, preferences, etc. So you need to take one good look at your lifestyle and see if what you're doing is feasible for the rest of your life. There was a debate for many years that people should eat 6 meals a day, 6 small meals a day, because it'll rev up their metabolism, this and that, right? Well, you want to start and think, is eating 6 meals a day something that's feasible for your lifestyle? Well, if you're a student and you don't have a job and you're living at your parents', probably. But if you're, let's say, an adult, full-time college student with a job, probably not. It's going to be a lot more difficult for you to get those 6 meals every 2 to 3 hours, etc. So the same principle will go for your training. If you have a program that is just too demanding for your lifestyle, for your life right now, it's not going to be feasible. So you're not going to be able to perform, you know, exercise A through Z every single day at this intensity. There could be a time where you miss a day or two, and that will then make it something that is not feasible for your lifestyle. So, in conclusion, you need to have consistency and feasibility in your life, in your training, and in your nutrition in order to be successful. Essentially, feasibility is going to dictate consistency, so make sure that whatever it is that you're doing is feasible for your lifestyle for the long run, because that is going to help you become more consistent with whatever it is that you're doing. So, I want you all today to think about what I've talked about and really take a good look at your training and nutrition and make an assessment from there, okay? So if you guys liked the video, if you enjoyed the video, if you found it helpful, please make sure to like the video and share it, because it's cold out here and I'm walking. But yeah, hopefully these tips help you guys out. If you guys want more of these talks, please let me know in the comment section below. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed, and I will catch you guys in the next video.